Bushforever site?
It's part of Jandakot Regional Park. It's also located within the city of Armidale and in Forestvale. It's this site here. So this is the map of the Jandakot Regional Park, and this is the Anstey-Keane area here. This site has 381 species of native flora that have been recorded. That was certainly according to Bushforever documentation. This was the second highest number of floral species out of all the Bushforever sites. It is second only to Greater Brixton. The Anstey-Keane site includes rare flora and 2 threatened ecological communities. However, it is important to note that a full survey of the site has never been undertaken. Far more species of flora and fauna may in fact exist in the site than have been recorded to date. For example, 2 years ago in December 2010, the WA Museum reported the discovery of a new species of bee in the site. This is popularly known as megamouth. The site is bounded by Armidale Road here to the south. If you ever go along Armidale Road, you'll see have a brief glimpse. Anstey Road up through here, Ranford Road to the north. The site has 8 owners and managers. 2 lots are still in private hands, up here. One lot is in the Department of Planning's keeping, this lot here. One lot is in Land Court's hands, this lot here. A road reserve is vested in the city of Armidale, through here. Water Corporation has a drain. There's a cast of thousands. And Western Power has an easement for 2 sets of power lines that cross through there. And the balance is managed by DEC, these lots through here. So the easiest place to access the site if you want to go and have a look is at the corner of Anstey and Keane Roads, precisely there. There's a stile there that you can walk over. Now the site is facing many threats. For a start, the City of Armidale is proposing to extend Keane Road right through the middle of the site and has been doing so for nearly 5 years now. This proposed road would not only destroy the flora in the road reserve, which contains some of the most pristine in the whole site, but also seriously compromise the fauna who live there, including bandicoots and kangaroos. This photograph was taken in 2008 in the road reserve, and I reckon that roo footprint is about that long, which makes that a fairly sizable roo. Now the proposal for the road was first made, as I said, nearly 5 years ago, and a public environmental review has been in preparation that may be released for public comment before the end of this year. we've been saying that for about 5 years now. And participants at this conference are encouraged to make a submission opposing the road. The area is also an important damp land, as you can see from the slide, and so it should be nominated to the Director of Important Wetlands in Australia to try to ensure that its values are conserved and not compromised by a road through it. The Wetlands Conservation Society and the Friends of Forestdale are encouraging the state government to make the nomination, but Minister Marmion is not replying to our letter. This is an embarrassing lapse of ministerial protocol, especially when his counterpart in Minister Day has replied to several letters about the Anstey-Keane site as a Bushforever site. But this site is being regularly damaged by off-road vehicle use and rubbish dumping, as you can see. So the Urban Bushland Council and the Friends of Forestdale are calling on the state government to expedite as fast as possible the acquisition of the 2 lots in private hands. In the meantime, we're calling on them to have a blitz on the weekend against off-road vehicle use. We're also calling on the City of Armidale to cede its vesting in the Keane Road Reserve. it has ceded its vesting in various road reserves in Bushforever Site 345 around Forestdale Lake. The reasons for doing so and the conservation values of the site are well documented in Bushforever. So here is my report card. Land acquisition, fail. Ceding of road reserve, fail. Prevention of off-road vehicle use, fail. Prevention of rubbish dumping, fail. Nomination to Directory of Important Wetlands in Australia, fail. Stakeholder cooperation, pass. And I must say that the Friends of Forestdale sit on the Anstey-Keane management group that Julia Cullity, you still here, Julia? Oh, good. Julia chairs this, and I think at this kind of middle, can I call you middle management? Kind of middle management level stakeholder cooperation, Julia's done a fantastic job. Having to work with, Land Corp, Water Corp, Western Power, and Department of Planning to try to get some coordinated management has been a very difficult job, but Julia's been exemplary in what she's done. But this certainly shows a lack of leadership by government and senior management, and so there's a fail on that too. And then overall, a conservation of bushland fail. Now, I prepared this report card for the Minister, but he skipped this class. In fact, I think he's wagging school. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to post this to him in the mail, so he gets our report card on what he's done, or not done. Put him in detention. Well, we used to have truant officers who would go out and seek him and expel him. Anyway, on perhaps a more positive note, one of the things that we have done, and we did this quite a long time ago, this was 2009, in landscape, in order to raise the awareness of the conservation values of this area, you need to have glossy pictures. And we published this article in Landscape. Now today we have brought along quite a few copies of this, and there are piles of them lying around, and I have some more. I encourage you to take these for your friends and family if they're interested in doing a submission on the PER when it is released, or you might encourage them to do a submission on the PER when it is released, because this is a four-sided, or two-sided, five-folded reprint from Landscape, which has some stunning pictures of some of the flora in the reserve.